Hello guys, and welcome back to another hectic run around, muddy, sloppy mess of a day. It's a Tuesday morning. Man, it's just too much to do. There's too much to do. I'm not enjoying this right now, to be honest. I typically enjoy a lot of things that I do. Not enjoying this right now. It's just too much. I need a break. Winter's coming. I guess that's when I'll get my break. We'll see. Right now the rush is on. The mad rush is on to get as much done as possible before the end of the season. So here's what we got going on today. So again, as you can see, everything is just a sloppy mess. It's cold though. It snowed a little bit last night. It's just a crapshoot right now. Like, our weather has been absolutely terrible. We've gotten more rain in the last 3 weeks to a month than what we typically get in 2 or 3 years at this time of year. It's been a wet year. Anyway, so what do we got? We got the 450 pretty much ready to go. I gotta go up and get Wendell, get him packed. We're heading to Antigonish. We're outside Bridgewater right now. It's like 10:30, 11 o'clock. It's been all morning running around doing things. Basically today's gonna be a transport day. That's all I'm gonna get done today. So yesterday I got the machine unloaded off of this trailer and the bucket unloaded, and now I'm gonna hook up to the to Diamond C. First though, I'm gonna pull this machine out of the way, get this trailer moved over some, hopefully get this truck swung around, because this is where Dave left it and it's kind of in the way. So I'm gonna try to get this trailer truck swung around, give this some more room this way, back the truck and trailer in here, so when I come back with this gear, I can park it in front of it in this sloppy, soupy mess. If I was staying here and using this as my parking compound full time, this would be all type 2 gravel, but that's not my goal. So anyway, we've got some swinging around to do and mess around to do. Then I got to get the machine loaded on this trailer, chain down, fill up my logbook, go up and get Wendell packed, and drive 3 hours to Antigonish. So let's go. All right, well, we are finally loaded and ready to hit the road. We got the 080 on back, got the bucket on back, mulcher. I don't know what's on back the truck. Whatever's on back the truck. Oh, one thing I do need to grab is a shovel. That's for sure. I gotta grab a shovel. So I had a nice time getting this trailer swung around, but I got it. It's now in position where it needs to be, where it should have been. But yeah, we got some room here now. So now when I come back, I'll be able to park the trailer in front of this one, because I don't know how much this will be getting used throughout the winter. Because obviously, if I have my choice, I'll be using my 450 and the Diamond C. So much more power, so much better braking, easier on the body. Drop ramps, hydraulic dove, hydraulic jacks, all that stuff. But anyway, we're ready to go. We've probably about a 3.5 hour drive to get to where I'm gonna drop the machine off. So today is pretty much just transport day. So I'll get there, I'll drop the machine off, hopefully find a spot for the trailer, and we'll get out of here. I got my buddy Wendell with me. He's all ready to go. So hammer down. Then we're cruising. So yeah, today is Tuesday. All that rain, so we had a humongous amount of rain in Cape Breton. Parts of Cape Breton had 278 millimeters of rain. There's roads washed out, part of the Cabot Trail's washed out. You can't get around to certain spots. You have to drive like 3 hours back in order to come around to the other side of the Cabot Trail. So on Thursday afternoon, one of the tower companies contacted me, and they wanted me to go look at 16 tower sites that they're worried about for, to assess damage from washouts, trees down, all that sort of stuff, because they need to get fueling trucks in there to fuel up the generators in case there's outages, because inside a lot of these tower sites there's repeaters for police station, fire department, all that stuff. They're considered public safety sites. So I went around and checked them all out. They wanted the list to them completed by end of day Sunday. So me and my father jumped in the truck on Friday after supper, drove up, put about 2,600 kilometers on in 2 days, and then came back late Sunday. Yesterday was another rainstorm, 30, 40, 50 millimeters of rain, and couldn't get a whole lot done yesterday, and now here we are off today to go up and try to get some mulching done in Antigonish, which is really close to Cape Breton. If weather cooperates, once Antigonish is done, hopefully it does, then there's a few sites that we're going to hit in Cape Breton. There's also some more work over in PEI that needs to be done, and there's a few sites in New Brunswick that need to be done. Hopefully, before the weather's too bad. They're already getting snow in New Brunswick. I mean, it's basically December, so that's the way it is up there. So anyway, that's why everything is such a mad rush right now. There's no days off, there's no weekends, whatever. I was supposed to go back on the weekend and work on that new property a bit more, but that didn't happen, obviously. You know, they call me, I go. That's just kind of how it is. So that's what's going on. That's the story. We're hauling it up to Antigonish and just try to bang these off. Get up early in the morning because days are short now, so we can't really work. You can't work 12, 14-hour days, which is typically what I do when I'm on the road. I can't do that right now. Basically, you can't start till 7, and by 4:30, you really can't see anything. So you got to maximize your time that you can work right now, especially when you quote jobs, because when you quote jobs, you only have that certain time frame of, you know, especially hotels involved. You don't want too many nights in hotels, too many meals, all that sort of stuff goes against your profit. So yeah, me and Wendell are on the road. I don't know how long we're staying for. I think I'm only staying for 2 or 3 days right now. Hopefully get 1, maybe 2 of them done, and then head on home for the weekend and probably head back up next week. If I look tired, I am. We did this route a few days ago in the in this truck with the 95, and I think we only got down to like 90 or 95 kilometers an hour coming up this hill here. We've got the 080 behind us, and the 080, you know, is a little bit lighter, but I can tell you that it don't feel much different at all back there. Actually, the ride is better hauling my 95, so I need to figure out exactly where the sweet spot is with this machine, because it's got the the blade, the angle blade, and it sticks out quite a ways further, and I don't know if that's what's going on, but I get more bucking out of this machine back there than out of my 95. But we're into the steepest part of this hill, Ingramport Hill, and we're in 8th gear like we were the other day. That was a very smooth transition from 9th to 8th, and yeah, we're at 90 to 95 kilometers an hour. So I think it's pretty much like hauling the 95, that 080. It's a heavy machine back there, and plus that mulcher is about 200 pounds. 250 pounds heavier than what the mulcher was on the 95. But still, I mean, geez, we still got 30,000 pounds back there, or whatever it is, 30,000 pounds, and we're pulling, you know, big grades like that in 8th gear. That's just insane. I just can't, and it doesn't lose really any speed. I blown away by that, to be honest. My 550 slows down so much, and this thing just keeps trucking along. But anyway, we're almost to Tantallon. I'm going to swing off at this exit, take a look at that job, and then it's be a straight run to Antigonish. I got to pick one of 3 sites, and away we go. We're going to go across the scales. If they got something to say, I got everything. My logbook's done. My weights are good. I know that. My chains are all good. We're good. There's really nothing that they can really say about me right now. So let's go. Okay, so we're almost to Mount Tom, and the place is notoriously known, however I'm supposed to say that, for just being crappy weather in the wintertime. Summertime, you could be coming through here, it could be beautiful. You hit Mount Tom and it's a snowstorm, or you hit Mount Tom and it's a thunderstorm or whatever. So there was no snow really at all, and now you can see there is snow on the shoulders and in the woods, but there's nothing through here right now. We're up here quite a ways. It's a pretty gradual climb. 10th gear, just maintaining speed, like, yeah. Anyway, I can see some snow in the distance, some flurries in the distance. Hopefully the roads are good. Like, hopefully the roads are good. I'd love, you know, for this trip to go well and finish off the season well. I don't need to be getting caught stranded in a snowstorm, because I mean, yeah, if the roads are really bad, I'm not even gonna attempt, you know, hauling this stuff home. I'll just leave it and wait till a good time to go get it. Just drive home just with the truck, leave the trailer somewhere if I need to, whatever. I'm not gonna risk smashing up the gear, hurting myself, hurting Wendell, you know. I'm not gonna risk any of that. So I should arrive there around 3 o'clock. It's not quite Antigonish, it's actually in New Glasgow, the first site. McLennan's Mountain is what it's called. We're just coming up to Pictou County right now, and yeah, it looks like it's snowing pretty good in the distance. 26 minutes is what it says. I'll arrive there at like 10 to 3. But once I get off the highway, if I need to climb up some hills, which I'm sure I do, and if the roads are bad, I don't like it. But yeah, it's snowing pretty good here right now. I know camera doesn't pick the snow up at all. Like, cameras, I don't know what it is, but they don't pick the snow up at all. But it's snowing pretty good right now. The roads are still good, so hopefully it stays that way. All right, so let's see what takes place here. It says it's in here. There's a tower right there. Oh, there's one up here too.
600 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Well, I hope so. I don't imagine there's too many places in here to get turned around. I remember this site. Like, I mean, I looked at a lot of sites here when I was quoting these jobs, and I do remember this one. It's just a matter of if I can get turned around or not. I don't know. I can't remember that well. Or if I can park it alongside the road, or, you know, something along those lines maybe. There's a nice spot. You got a heck of a view. Yeah, that's a nice spot there. The road's pretty wide, so I might be able to just leave it on the side of the road. Seems like a pretty nice area up here, to be honest. All nice homes. That one's huge. Man, they got some view up here. Yeah, I think it's right here. Road's a little washed out on the side here. I'll get unloaded and oh man, the road is really rutted up. I'll get unloaded and we'll see what takes place here. I might be able to park it right alongside the road tonight. Park the machine in front of it. All right, guys. Well, it's 5 to 9. Wendell looks pretty comfortable. How's it going, buddy? You having a good day so far? A night with Dad? Anyway, guys, we will both see you in the morning. He's a good-looking man. All right. Well, we're up and at it and ready to head on out of here. Go get a coffee. Oh, I got an itch. I got an itch. Got an itch. Go get a coffee. Go get a coffee. Get some fuel. Yeah, buddy? Yeah? Go for a pee? Go for a pee? Huh? Okay. Okay. Alright, alright, okay. Let's go. Alright. Everything is here, untouched. Now let's see if this thing fires up. It's -5 right now. And I noticed yesterday that it was sort of starting to start a little hard. So I'd say it's time to replace the fuel filters. These are the things that you don't know if you don't run the machine every day. But we'll let her get ready here. Oh man, that was good. Okay, that was good. Crank the heat up. Oh, yeah, thought so. Second try. Okay. Give it a little more throttle. Crank the heat. Alright. Get through that gate. Take Wendell for a little run. Get at it. I'm not going to bother showing you guys what I got done yet and what's going on here because you can't see anything. Alright, well, let's walk out and get the machine. Wendell's inside the truck, listen to the radio. So you can see here on the left is what I've got done. Yesterday I got the road and the power line cleared up coming into the tower. You can see the power line is nice and clear. So when I first came and looked at this job, it was in like August. And in my quote, I quoted to scrape the center of the road down because it's high center. When you straddle the center, you know, you're getting into some pretty good ruts. But since then, we've had a lot of rain. Like I said in previous videos, it's basically rained the entire time here in Nova Scotia since then. In the last month, we've gotten, holy crap, an amazing amount of rain. But it's done some more damage to this road. So my original quote isn't really accurate of what needs to be done here. This here's not too bad. The ground's not frozen yet. It's just the top layer is frozen. So I'll still be able to drop the blade, take the mulcher off, put the bucket on, and scrape this down. But down here towards the end of the road, there's a little bit of a washout, and that wasn't there before. So I'm gonna probably reach out to the company and tell them that, hey, instead of one load of gravel spread over it in certain areas, it's gonna take a couple, if not a few. So we'll see if they are okay with that, or they want me just to do what I can do with the original quote. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we've got the road on this side to do now, and then we have the guy anchors. Just thought I heard a machine beep, and I'm like, who's in my machine? Yeah, and then we have the guy anchors to do, and around the compound. So here, like, this wasn't here before. All this washout. This was not like this. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna have to see what they say, or just do what I can do. They can make the call on that one. But hopefully the machine's nice and toasty. The hydraulics are gonna need a few minutes to warm up, but we're gonna get at it here and start grinding some more of this up and see if I can get some gravel delivered. There's like a little pit right next door, but to try to find out who owns that would be near impossible. For tonight, pick it back up tomorrow morning. Oh yeah, it's nice and toasty in here. The only thing is, our radio stopped working. I don't know when, because again, I don't run this machine hardly at all through the season. So I get to listen to the grinding head. It's what I get to listen to for the next 10 hours. Could be worse. The heater could not work. Okay, so road and power line brush removal complete. This was tight coming in here before. It's definitely opened up now. Nothing near the lines. Everything looking good. Once I dropped the blade and started grading this, it'll definitely look a lot better. It doesn't even look like a road right now, but good, good, good. So the next task is the guy anchors. And yeah, there are some big stuff in and around these guy anchors. You can see them coming down. They're in there somewhere. Lots of birch and fir and spruce. I gotta get around the compound here as well. So all around the compound, I gotta wing this back, open this up, and I gotta get into that anchor anyway. And that one, same thing. This one here, you can see it's in there. It's in there somewhere. So I gotta go like 20 feet on each side. So we're gonna be chewing some pretty good sized stuff, but that's what we do. So first things first, I'm gonna pull this truck out of the way, back it down there so I don't hit it with any debris. And then away we go. All right, well, that's gonna do it for the first full day on this job. Road's done, power line's done. This first anchor is done. Just waiting for the guys to come in with the saws. There's 3 or 4 trees there, some that I topped off that I'll get them to do with the saw and the chipper, because it's just so much more efficient versus me just trying to chew that. I mean, that stuff's 10-12 inch stuff there, trying to chew it up with the mulcher. And then I got started on this anchor up here. These anchors, man, holy, there's some big stuff on these anchors. You don't see too many worse than this. This hasn't been touched for 20-25 years. Okay, so up here I got down the whole one side, except for there's 2 there, 2 or 1 sticking up off to the right, where saw chipper. They'll be able to back the chipper right in here once I get all this mulching done. I'll show you some of the stumps so you guys understand. I wear a size 11.5 or 12 boot. There's a stump. Here's another one. It gives you an idea. So they can cut that. And I got started on this side. Nice and roomy in here now. Work my way out here tomorrow morning. And then head on to that last anchor. I don't know if I'm gonna get that anchor done tomorrow or not. It's hard to say. It's between this and the other anchor and around the compound. If I get that all done, I'll be doing good. And then it's time to take the mulcher off, put the bucket on, and start working on this road. Right now I gotta go to the hardware store because I got one gate on my mulcher that it's pushed in, and it's hitting on my belt wheel. So I need to get the little fine, small little Allen key, wherever it is, take that cover off, bang it back out. And then I got one track that just doesn't seem like it's tightening with the grease. So I don't know if it's getting its grease, to be honest. There's a pretty good ball of grease in there just kind of floating around. So I'm gonna see if I can find a new grease fitting. I don't have much with me. A lot of stuff is in the 550. I don't have a lot of tools and stuff with me in this truck. I haven't really had time to gear this truck up for a road truck yet because I haven't really been on the road with it much. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today. I'll probably get some Swiss Chalet for tonight. It's right next to the hotel. Get some for me and Wendell. And hunker down for the night. Pick it back up tomorrow morning. All right, so back on site here for about 2 hours so far. I've got that line done. I got that side along the compound done. Now I got to get in here to get this last line. and I literally have to cut a path just to get into the anchor. That's how bad this is. This is probably one of, if not the worst sites that I've done on these tower sites. The guy anchors are probably the worst I've ever seen. The road was short and the road wasn't too bad. If this was a long road with these anchors, man, this would have been like a very long, expensive job. That's for sure. But I mean, this stuff is, I don't know if these ever been cut out, these anchors. It's pretty wild. So I did manage to find the right socket last night, and I got this bent out here so it's not hitting on this anymore. But what I noticed when I got in there was, first off, it was full of debris in the bottom here, so I cleaned that all out. But then I noticed that I only have 3 belts. So these wheels, they're driven by four belts. And I mean, that's what this little sight space is for, and I just didn't even bother to look at it. So I don't know when that happened, if it might have been running this way the whole time. Now ideally, obviously you got 4 belts there all the time, spinning those wheels, because that's what spins your drum, that's what spins your teeth. You want that full power. That's what keeps it from like bogging down easier. As long as all the belts are working, all the belts are spinning, that helps you from bogging down. So ideally you got 4 belts. And small stuff, it's not the end of the world. This stuff, you really want 4 belts. But I really don't want to shut down and go try to find a belt. There is a dealer up here. I just sent him a text message. I dealt with him in the past. If he has a belt, I'm gonna ask him if he can maybe run one out, or if he's not that far away, then I'll go get one. But here's what I'm saying. So I'm literally gonna come in here and then pick a spot and come through and make a trail into this anchor. Like this is bad, guys. Like this is bad. This is the anchor. You're supposed to be able to walk up to these anchors and check the tensions and stuff on them. The anchor's right above me, and this is what we're into. Like this is 15, 20-year-old growth through here. Crazy. I'm gonna be doing some serious chewing. Serious chewing. Man, I mean, it's gonna be hard to believe what this looks like when it's done, that's for sure. But wow. Anyway, well, I guess it's not gonna do itself. Well. I was just saying to myself, you know, this is going really good. It's about 20 after 10 right now. I was thinking, you know what? By like 12 or 1, I'm gonna have the mulcher off and have the bucket on and start fixing up the road. I got this one side pretty much done. I got a little ways left to go to the tower, and that's it. And then the other side, I've already got a good start on it from where I was sitting. So I don't have to go too far that way. And then, you should never think things are going good. Because if you start to, you know, get ahead of yourself, that's when something's gonna happen. And well, something just happened. I gotta replace a hose. So I've got a pinhole in the hose. I've got a pinhole in the hose right here. All right, see if I can find somewhere to get a new hose made up. Okay, so I lost about an hour and a half. Probably got the mulcher off. We are done with the mulcher. Bucket is on. We're ready to start grading this road down. Man, everything around here is just a mess. So gross. Wendell's got the back of my truck destroyed. Thank God I got those blankets in there. But yeah, this was, these guy anchors were some doozies. Serious doozies. I can't believe how bad they were, really. I mean, holy crap. There's no way you were getting to these anchors. But we got them. We got them. All 3 of them. Around the compounds. All the way. Yeah, all right, that was the lady calling about the gravel for tomorrow morning. So yes, it's all around the compound. The mulching is complete. The guys really only have maybe like an hour, 2 hours work here at most. They're not gonna do anything really around here. There's only a few on the guy anchors they gotta cut. But I mean, you guys seen what this looked like earlier on in the video, and now you see what it looks like. Crazy, crazy transformation. I mean, there is some big stuff in here. The 3 belts held on. I did get the belts from Buddy. I met up with them. I got the belts and a couple extra teeth, but the 3 belts were working, and I didn't want to take the head off, or you know, slow down to finish that, to change those belts out. I thought I heard somebody. But yeah, they got nothing to worry about here now for a long time. A long time. There's a lot of softwood in through here, and softwood doesn't grow back near as quick as hardwoods, so they'll be good here for a while. But I mean, you couldn't even think about seeing this anchor earlier on. Now, man, it's like a highway through here. Well, all right, we're heading out of here for today, and imagine that, it's raining. So I was able to grade the road down, get the high center out. There was some decent material underneath. I got the road widened out quite a bit. I mean, ideally this would have had a whole top coat of Type 2, but they didn't want to spend that kind of money, so I'm grading it down, putting the Type 2 where I need it, like the worst, and that's all it's gonna get. They're allowing me 2 loads. I got an extra load out of them, so they're allowing me for 2 loads of Type 2. It's gonna take 1 load pretty much right here all together, and then try to spread another load out over the rest of the road back there to fix it up as best as possible, and that's gonna be it. So tomorrow I got the gravel coming in the morning. Hopefully, I told them I'd be here first thing in the morning and get that leveled and head out of here. If it's early enough, I'm gonna load up the machine on the trailer and take it to the next site, which is in Antigonish, so that it's on site, ready to go for next week. So that's the game plan. Rain, rain, rain. Here we go. All right, guys. So I'm back in the hotel here. Me and Wendell. For some reason, he hijacked my bed right now. This is his bed for the last 2 nights. He decided to jump in my bed now. For some reason. So now I've got dog hair in both beds. Anyway, this video is getting really long, so I'm just going to close it out. All that's left is gravel laid on the access road, and hopefully, if time is good, move the gear to the next site. And that's it. Because we still have 2 more sites in this area to do, probably more in Cape Breton. And then I got to figure out some stuff because we got some work in PEI. We still got some work in New Brunswick. So I got to figure some stuff out. But I know at the start of the video, you know, I was a little bit down. I was tired. It's just, you know, sometimes that happens. And I'm not hiding anything on these videos. This is who I am. I'm straight up with you guys. It's gotten a lot better in the last couple days for sure. But that Tuesday was a rough day. It just was. But anyway, stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy the videos. I mean, that's the only reason why I put them out, to be honest. But until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you then. Bye, guys.